But I did come from a family very rich of unconventional relationships. E.g., my grandfather did get remarried when I was a teenager, but my grandfather got remarried to a Thai bride. Yeah. I love that. Because that's just very much a very 2023 audience going, uh-oh. Someone hand me the internet and tell me how to feel. But no, I appreciate why am I rehashing this old trope about Thai brides, but there's no smoke without fire. It genuinely did happen in my family. So when I was a teenager, my grandfather flew to Thailand and came back with a Thai bride. And I know nowadays that's frowned upon, but yeah, he flew. And Thai bride, it's awful, isn't it? Thai bride, it reeks of sexism. It's double standards AF, isn't it, Thai bride? Because you don't call her husband the Welsh groom. He's not the Welsh groom, he's the Welsh groom. But I do hate the word Thai bride, and I know that's a stupid soapbox for a white guy like me to have. I hate the word Thai bride because it tries to remove someone's identity. It tries to stick them with a label that isn't theirs, because she isn't a Thai bride, is she? She's a woman. She's not a Thai bride, she's a phenomenal woman. She's not a Thai bride, she's not a Thai bride, she's not a Thai bride to me. She's my nan. She's my 39-year-old young Thai, surprisingly fit nan. I'll be honest with you. Is this relatable? Anyone else's nan fit? Anyone else have a smoking grandmother? Anyone else? Anyone else have a nan people would describe as? Yeah, would. Anyone else? My nan is 39. That's a silly age for a nan. I know. Anyone else's nan got a student loan? Anyone else's nan know the Fergalicious rap? Anyone else? This is how young my nan is. If she was born in Merthyr Tydfil, where I'm from, she would have gone to school with my mum. My nan and my mum would have been at school at the same time. Because my mum taught there. And if anyone here knows family or like couples in that sort of dynamic, you'll know they sort of tend to divide their time between their respective hometowns. So Merthyr Tydfil, where I'm from, and Sisaket, where she's from, in northeast Thailand. And it's wonderful when they're in Thailand. It's very family-centric, you know what I mean? So that when they're there, they look after my nan's nieces and nephews, my nan's cousins, my nan's parents, and also her nan. My nan's nan. I've got a nan squared. I've got a nan squared. Anyway, my great-great-grandmother is 72. I'd be rubbish on that genealogy program. Who do you think you are? All my ancestors are still fucking alive! Shortest episode ever! Hey Morgan, we traced back your great-great-grandmother. I was like, yeah, she's on Facebook. Boca. And thank you very much for listening to me talk about my young Thai nan, because I know it doesn't ring as relatable. It rings alarm bells. I know that. And I would love to do some relatable observational stuff on childhood, but it's my Achilles heel as a comedian, if I'm quite honest with you. I can't really do it because I didn't have the formative years of the general public. I had a very young Thai nan. And my observations from my point of reference don't work. They don't work. They go, hey, guys. You know when you get to that age and you get that call, oh, nan's been rushed into hospital. You go, fuck. Nan's been rushed into the hospital. You need to get it. You got to get your nan's been rushed into the hospital to give birth. Anyone else? No, remember your nan's water breaking? Put it away, nan. No, anyone else in their family now got a 6-year-old Thai girl called Auntie Margaret? Anyone got little Thai Auntie Mags in their family? No? Uncle as well, 3, David. Anyone else? A Thai David. Anyone else? 6 and 3, Auntie and Uncle. Going once. Anyone else? Oh, remember your auntie's first words. Your auntie's nativity play. Boring. All right. Remember your nan breastfeeding? Your uncle? at the wedding of your cousins. Remember that? No, anyone babysat their Thai auntie and uncle though before? Ever done that? Ever looked after 2 screaming Thai children before? Ever done that? Ever put 2 screaming Thai kids in the back of a car that don't particularly look like you? Anyone done that? Yeah. Yes. Well, I do generally look after them. I babysit my Thai auntie and uncle when I'm back in Merthyr. And anyone here that's ever worked with kids, look after kids, you know, kids love things that are big and bright, aka the supermarket. So I take my auntie and uncle to the big shop with me. And they are phenomenal children, my auntie and uncle. They're great kids. And they're great because they speak perfect English. They speak perfect Thai. They also speak perfect Welsh. It's phenomenal. But they're also kids. So they're shits. And they're shits in the most mischievous way possible. They are shits because they know I don't speak Welsh. And they know I've been learning a little bit of Thai to speak to them. So now, when I'm babysitting my Thai auntie and uncle, and they want to say something they don't want me understanding, they speak my native tongue. These Thai kids speak Welsh and I don't know what they're saying! And I got to tell them off for speaking Welsh. Which is fine, because you lovely guys know the context. But to an innocent bystander, it just looks like the most racist assault that's ever gone down. And rightly so, put yourself in their shoes. All they're seeing is this big white guy chasing 2 beautiful Thai kids around Iceland, going, "Speak English! Speak English! Speak English! What are you saying? What are you saying? Don't hide behind there! What's that? They're spitting. Don't spit! Security's going, I think we fucking got one, you know. I'm walking out of the frozen goods with 2 Asian kids in a headlock going, I'll fucking send you lot home. I'll send you all home. Yeah, it's a bizarre way to end. But if you've enjoyed that, I'm on tour next year at the Hackney Empire, May 16th. It'd be lovely to see you. But otherwise, you've got an amazing night ahead of you. Thank you very much. I've been Morgan Rees.